Hello and good morning from Warsaw on a scorching summer morning indeed. Today it's very hot here as well. At my place in Warsaw right now it's 30 degrees, which is always a rarity. It's 5, 6, 7 degrees cooler than in the city, like in Diva for example, but now it's hot here too. Today is a holiday, a big holiday. Today is San Sine, so I'm not working at all. This morning I went to Brad. I did some shopping today as well. Relaxation, just relaxation. I'm gonna cook something. I bought a chicken from the market. We're making the classic chicken soup. And I plan to go fishing later in the afternoon. Here on the river, as long as there's water and something to catch. Because if things keep going like this, the river will definitely dry up. I don't give it more than 10-15 days without rain before there's not a drop of water left here in the river, unfortunately. And yes, the forecasts are bad. They don't show any rain in the coming days either. Yes, there's nothing we can do. We have to adapt and live with the water from the well, which for now is at a good level and allows me to water the garden in the morning and evening, to cook, to wash, and to take a shower. I have enough water for now, but I don't know how things will turn out over time, especially if the river dries up too. That's the worst case scenario. I still hope the rain will come, because it's been a month since it last rained and this kind of weather really isn't normal at all. And that's why I want to go try to catch some fish now while I still can, because for sure they'll suffocate in the puddles if they don't have running water. Unfortunately. That's pretty much the plan for today. I'm going to start a fire. I'll make a fire. This time I'm going to cook on a wood fire. Because I also got some eggplants since I'm craving an eggplant salad. The first eggplant salad of 2025. I'm really craving it. I did some more shopping today, specifically this. I've been wanting to get it for a long time. I got myself a sound system because actually it's not just a simple speaker. I just tested it and it's incredible how it sounds and how much sound systems have evolved. Thank you. Many years ago, you couldn't get much out of a speaker like this. Now it sounds incredibly good. And actually, that's what I was looking for, the sound quality. I chose Samsung. I tested several, but this one seemed to have the most suitable sound quality. Because yes, in the evening, it's so nice to sit here and listen to good music in the background. It doesn't happen to me often, but sometimes I just feel like listening to music. If it doesn't sound good, it's not okay. Ooh, I also want to tell you about, what's it called? My intermittent fasting, Nino. I have to, I'll show you the scale since you can probably see it on me. Since I came back from Europe, even though I ate whatever I wanted, as much as I wanted, but only once a day, I've lost weight and I'm already within the normal range. My normal weight is somewhere around 96 kilos. That's where I stabilize and usually stay, give or take a kilo or two. That's about my weight. I think everyone has a stable weight. Sometimes I struggle and lose below that weight, and sometimes, like what happened now in Europe, I gain above it, and now in Europe I gained a lot. That's why I got desperate, because it really wasn't okay. I felt like I wasn't okay, and when I got home, I stepped on the scale. I weighed 107 kilos. That's huge. And yeah, that explained it. Why I didn't feel good at that weight? Because I feel best the way I am now, at 95, 96 kilos. I haven't even weighed myself today. Whoa, it's already dropped a little. At what weight do ours stabilize? So I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. This is intermittent fasting. It works wonders without starving yourself, because there are also drastic ways you'll lose weight, and drastically. I've tested it several times, 3, 4, 5 days, as much as you can, just water, and you definitely lose a significant amount. Now, I plan to go even lower than I am now, 93. I want to go below 90. That's after 3-4 days of water fasting. I will definitely succeed, but until I finish my work, I can't start this fast. I tried last year. I think I wanted to do the same, to fast for 5 days. But I went to dig in the garden. I started working around here and it's not okay. And I said I won't make that mistake again. When I have a few days where I don't have to make any kind of effort, it's okay. But until then, I see that this fasting I'm doing is incredible. I've tried it before, but now it seems like it has an even stronger effect compared to what I've experienced in the past. You've seen it too. I eat what I want, as much as I want, but only once a day. That's very, very important. And look, it works. It has an incredible effect. Oh, and definitely exercise. Because if I didn't do anything, if I just sat around and ate once a day, it might not have the same effect. But I'm very active and I walk a lot. I also worked on the roof, pretty hard work, and I walk around the garden. Here, there's never a day when I can just sit around. I always have something to do. I start making the fire, I get to it. Today I'm cooking with good music. I already have the speaker on and it sounds amazing. I'm very pleased with it. Cooking seems better when you listen to your favorite music. Here we have chicken boiling with vegetables and some eggplants frying. Here we have boiled chicken, vegetables, and some eggplants frying. A beautiful day here in Warsaw. Relaxation on a holiday. The eggplants are roasting here over a gentle fire on the stove. The soup is also simmering over a gentle fire. The eggplants, a reason why I bought that speaker. I've already been listening to music for about 2 hours. It rarely happens that I listen for so long, but it sounds incredibly good and I'm really pleased with it. Another reason I bought it is that on July 25th or 26th, we'll have our 30-year high school reunion. I can't believe how time has passed. That's why I wanted to tell you about this in a vlog as well. Because there are a few of us who have kept in touch among classmates. But maybe there are other high school classmates who follow me and don't know about this because I haven't kept in touch with them. So if there's any classmate of mine, energetic high school, energetic DEVA class of 1995, because that's when I finished 12th grade mechanical energy profile. Can they contact me somehow? And it would be really nice if as many of us as possible could meet. We already have a WhatsApp group where we chat. There are a few of us. We're trying to find each other around the world because we've scattered all over the world. We're trying to find as many of us as possible and to meet up to listen to our music from back then, from those times. To have a barbecue, maybe even here at my place. We haven't decided exactly where we'll meet yet, but most likely the meeting will be here at my place in Warsaw. So, if you're our colleagues, let us know. And let's all meet up, as many as possible. Let's see what has happened to us in the last 30 years. And why not? Let's all reunite here, those kids. I'm already getting emotional. Who we were 30 years ago, probably some of us just as crazy, just as dreamers as we were back then. I'd love for us all to meet at my place. Just a little longer and the soup will be ready. I'll let it simmer on low heat for about half an hour. That should be enough. Meanwhile, I finished the eggplant salad. I wonder if it can be called baba ganoush if while I was making it, I listened to Arabic music. Plus here I have a sauce. I have a sauce made from hot peppers and olive oil. Roasted hot peppers with olive oil. It's amazing. It goes with anything. On its own or with bread, it's extraordinary. I'll eat eggplant salad, then we'll make the soup. The eggplant salad turned out amazing. I put some in a container here to take to my mother. I took the boiled meat out of the soup. I'm not even going to fry it. I'll eat it just like this. And the soup is amazing. I'm just going to add some parsley next. A handful of parsley and that's it. Ложка, just like in Vorza. This is ложка. Probably among the best simple and appreciated peasant dishes. Satisfied? Nothing compares to homemade chicken noodle soup. Hello and good morning once again from Vorza. Another scorching hot day here. It's expected to get hotter and hotter. So today I went shopping and made another investment because yes, yesterday I really felt the need to cool off. So today I went to Deva again and I bought myself a pool. I bought myself a pool and everything I need for the pool so I can set it up. With a filter, with a pump, with everything that's needed, with a pipe to draw water. I'm going to draw water from the well as much as the well allows me. And if that's not enough, I'll draw from the river too, like that. As much as the river allows. There's less water in the river too. Yes, for now I'm managing with the water from the well. My well works very well. I haven't had any irrigation problems so far. I've been monitoring the level and it does decrease. After watering, it falls by half a meter, but returns by morning. So it's very good. So I probably won't have enough water to fill it all in one day, but in 2 or 3 days I can definitely fill it with water from the well. Now I just have to decide where to install it, because I have two options. Either I install it here, in this area. Although here, it kind of gets in the way because I still park my car here and sometimes I have big trucks coming with materials and the roof still has to be delivered. And it feels like I got in the way. Who knows what other vehicle needs to come in here. And if I set up the pool, it will definitely be in the way. A space that won't be usable until autumn. The second option is to set it up here, somewhere in front of the house, right here, where I also have the lounges between the trees, either in this area or in this area. Because anyway, this little tree, which is a pomegranate, unfortunately didn't take root. So I can take it out and do it here. A pool area. It's sunny here all the time, from early in the morning until evening, when the sun sets. So I think this is where it will stay in the end. As far as I can tell, I think this is the best position. Okay, I'll think about it a little more. I'll start assembling it. We're assembling the pool, we're assembling the system for filling it with that pump and getting to work. Of course, I also have some cooking to do. I'm so hungry I can't take it anymore. I told you I'm still doing that intermittent fasting. It's going really well. I feel amazing. I eat anything I want once a day and I'm still losing weight. But yeah, it's not exactly easy. Because, for example, right now I'm so hungry I can barely stand it, but I'm holding off until later.
A little bit. Somewhere. I eat somewhere around 3 or 4 post-meridium in the afternoon. Just once, and that's it.
Today I got myself some meat because I'm really craving schnitzels. So we're making some schnitzels. I got both pork and beef and I got something else too. I saw how dry the grass is around here, around the house. So I also got some sprinklers, which I'll install today as well, to water here at night so it doesn't dry out completely. Because yes, if the weather continues like this, and all signs show it will, everything will definitely dry out. And it's not pleasant to have a desert in your yard, not grass. All right, I've decided where to put it. Right here in this area. It's very sunny, and I also have a bit of shade because I usually stay in the shade. So I'm gonna put it right here. It's 5 meters, a little over 2 meters, so it's just the right size to put in this spot. Plus, that's why I designed it this way. These trees are smaller and they only shade the pool for about half an hour in the morning when the sun rises. Other than that, it's fine. So this will be the place for the pool. I spread out the tarp from the race car. I'll put it on the tarp so there's no chance of it getting punctured. This is a very thick top. I'll also sweep it a bit so it's as clean as possible. After that, I'll start installing. I realized that it's not really good here because the ground is like this. After I spread out the tarp, I realized. So we're moving it a bit closer, where it's much more level. Yeah, it's much more level here. This will be the spot for the pool. Let's get started with the installation. I have several boxes of parts here. Yeah, there should be a diagram too. It's probably in this box. This is the frame. It has a metal frame. Yeah, I have a diagram somewhere and we'll start installing. Again, I have a puzzle to solve here. I've taken out all the pieces. We're about to assemble them.
It's extremely hot.
I should have left it for tonight, but I can't wait anymore. That's why I'm working in the sun. Yeah, it's good. A little sweat is good when you're hungry. We'll lose a few more pounds. The frame is done. Next, I'll attach the legs. I'll start with these 4 on the edges. After that, we'll put on the rest, the ones with support. They have a kind of support because yes, there will be a large volume of water there. And they need to be anchored very well. I mean, these ones. One goes up. And from here, another supporting pipe comes. Ultimately, it's much simpler than I first thought. Everything is logical. It's taking shape. It's taking shape. My pool, I chose a bigger one because I had a small one before and I didn't like it. This one is much better. 4.5 meters, 5 meters by 2.5. It's a whole different thing. That's pretty much how it goes. I still have 2 legs left. After that, I think I can bring in water, but for that I need to install another pump to draw water to run the pipe.
Yeah, okay.
I started working on the pump installation. I put in the strainer. Now I need to connect some unions here at the pump. Something like that. Like that. I'll tighten it a bit with the wrench. This is the suction side. This is the discharge side. Where will we put a black pipe adapter? And we're going to go with black pipe. I'm not threading it yet because I don't know which direction it's going to go depending on how the pump is positioned. Because I still don't know. I decided to set up this system with water from the river because I want to water the whole garden, including here in the front, to install sprinklers. So this will run for a long time. It will run 3-4 hours a day. Perfect. I'll add water to the well too. I installed the whole suction system. I think I could do a test. Let's see. Let's take a test. The pump. Very quiet. A also has a question here. Does it self-prime? We should have water here right away. I can't tell if it's building pressure or not. But the route was longer than expected. If it doesn't prime itself, I'll have to bring some water and pour it in here. And I think that's what I'm going to do, because of course it's not good for it to run dry for so long without water. Yeah, I better prime it myself. I'll bring a bucket of water. I took a break from work because the courier called me. A package arrived for me, a package I've been waiting for a long time. And I'm going to open it now. After that, I'll get back to work. Because it's time to start planting here. With lotus. Let's see what lotus seeds look like. Well, that's pretty much what they look like. I have about 20 seeds in each of these packets. I'm going to put one packet in each pot prepared with water. And let's hope we get something like this. I don't even know if I should put them all in. Or should I leave some out? Let's leave a few. Maybe I'll put some in smaller bowls too. No, that's about it. The instructions were clear. Just put them in water left out in the sun. That's exactly what I have here. And it's unexpectedly clear because it's been sitting for about 2 weeks already. But that's it. Well, water doesn't produce too many algae. Let's see, since I filled it with the hose. Satisfied. Yes, we put in as much as we needed. Yes, I think I need to put in more. Or not. Look at that one in the back. I think it's priming itself now. Or not. Maybe this is the priming screw. Let's add more water. Done. I managed to prime it. So far, so good. Let's continue with the rest of the system. I pulled the hose up to here. Here is where I'm going to put a branch. With one branch, I'll connect to the irrigation system. With the other branch, I'll use it to fill the pool with water. But it shouldn't all be blue anymore. At the outlet, turn on the pump, start the pump. We'll plug it directly into an outlet like this. On wireless. Very simply, I'll turn it on from my phone. I no longer run around all day and can program it to water. That's about it here. I put in a branch here, a reducer and a faucet so I can connect to the other irrigation system. Next, we run the pipe to the pool. Now let's see. I started the pump from my phone. Water should be coming. If everything is okay. Yeah, the route is pretty long. Whoa, I hear something, I hear something. Ha 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 ha. All right, the water is coming with a strong flow. At this flow rate, there's a chance it could fill up in about 2-3 hours. Yeah, the river water isn't very clear. Yeah, it's not a problem because the pool has a filtration system. So I'm going to install it, the filtration system, but first. Anyway, we'll let it fill up for now. Because it takes a while. So everything comes disassembled. This is the recirculation and filtration pump. Inside it has a filter. Yeah, I don't know what's with so many things. He's out, I'm out. Let's add this one too. Definitely it fills up in about 2 hours. Already this much has gathered in 10 to 15 minutes. It's very good. And I was actually expecting the water to be murkier, but it's actually okay. Looks like it's getting a bit cloudy too. Maybe a little rain is coming. I wish for it so much. Very, very hot. It's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't eaten anything until now because I wasn't even hungry. I got caught up in work. There's a moment when you're either fasting with just water or doing intermittent fasting. You're hungry and then at some point you're just not hungry anymore, simply. That's about the phase I'm in right now. Again, kilele, let's see them. I can't handle 2 kilos. I don't even remember how much I had yesterday, 93 or 94. So you can lose a kilo a day if you don't eat, all from food. And of course you have to put in effort, because if you just sit around, that's not okay either. Yeah, for me, I see that this type of fasting, I don't know what to call it. Anyway, I'm going to start cooking, even though right now I'm not hungry at all and I'm not in a hurry to cook either. I'm making use of not being hungry as much as possible. He poured me a cold mug of beer. I think it will fill up faster than I initially thought. That's about how much it filled up in, I don't know, an hour. So, it will definitely fill up tonight. Let's pull some rivets. I like both pork and beef rivets, so I got both pork and beef. I got some leg meat because, yeah, for the rivets, I saw that people usually make them from pork chops. Well, I find pork chops too dry, and that's why I prefer to use leg meat. I'm going to cut against the grain into slices, then we'll pound them, add some seasoning. I only use pepper and salt, that's it. And if the meat is good and the place where I get my meat from, it's always been excellent, it turns out amazing. To publish. This is how the pounded schnitzels look. I put them here. First, I pound them, then I season them. We put them on a plate after pounding, then we add seasoning to each one. Salt and pepper, as I said, simple. I put the schnitzel something like this. Salt and pepper, layer by layer. After that, I'll let them sit for a while. This is pretty much how the pool looks after I eat the schnitzels.
I think it's about half full now.
About another hour and a half, I think, until it fills up. Yeah, it bent a little there, but I'm sure that once it fills up, it'll straighten out. The spool wasn't exactly straight, but once it fills up, the water pressure will push here too, and it'll straighten out. It's very good. I started frying the schnitzels. I can't even tell you how it smells here. I can't describe it. I coated them with flour. I don't like to dip each one in flour and then put it in the egg afterward. I layer them with flour, then another layer of flour. Here I have just beaten egg, nothing else, since I already added spices to the meat. And this is how it looks.
My mouth is already watering. I can't take it anymore.
This is how my schnitzels look. The last ones are frying. They turned out really nice. I already ate both beef and pork ones. Honestly, I like the beef ones more. The last ones are still frying there for a bit. Let's see what the pool looks like. Earlier, I also turned on the recirculation and filtration pump, and it's already almost full. Yeah, the water isn't very clear, but it might clear up by tomorrow because I'll leave the recirculation pump on all night. The water is just right because it's warm river water. Anyway, I also have something to cover it with overnight. Tonight I'll cover it so it doesn't lose too much heat. And tomorrow, for sure, it will warm up. Just perfect for taking a proper bath. Right now it's about 23-24 degrees, I think, but I like it much warmer. I'll leave it for about half an hour more until it fills up as much as it should. I have a little bit left. I think this will stay at this level. I'm going to stop the pump and we'll take a bath, of course. I'll leave the recirculation pump running all night to filter. Oh, the water is just great. It's just perfect for cooling off. Yeah, it's what I wanted, a big pool. I mean, not just a little bit. Yeah, pure happiness. Now, at sunset, taking a bath is just perfect. And yeah, tomorrow it will be even warmer. Is it okay now too? Yeah. I would have preferred it a few degrees warmer, but by tomorrow it will definitely heat up. And clearly, I'll be able to use this pool until late September. October even, because yes, I have free electricity from the sun and I can set up a heating system for it. I left the recirculation pump running. A kind of jacuzzi, Yes, pure pleasure, maximum pleasure. Especially now after I ate about 4 or 5 schnitzels, which turned out incredibly tasty. Yes, for today, that's about it. Well, and the last test for today. Let's see how the sprinklers work. For now, I got 3 sprinklers. I put one over there, one on that side, at the other end of the garden. And one over there somewhere. After the pool is still working. It's filtering the water. Let's see if the sprinklers are working or not. Because it's the first time I'm installing something like this, I just need to turn on the pump from my phone. I didn't understand why it wasn't working. That's why it wasn't working. Let's see. It needs to air out, instalacja. It should be spinning, shouldn't it? I'm not sure how these things work. It has some kind of adjustment here. Or maybe that's just how it works. I have no idea. Or maybe it doesn't have enough pressure. I really don't know. It has an adjustment here. Raspatusi. A is just a cover. I can't put it back now. Ha! But I need my other hand too. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Why isn't it spinning? Maybe that's just how it is. I don't know. Let's see. Next. It should be around here. But I don't see it working. Ha! So clearly something's not right with this one either. I mean, it's the same thing. That's the thing. Look, it has an adjustment here. Look. It sticks. Red. This one almost gave something signs of spinning. Maybe it didn't have enough pressure. Really not. I don't know what to say. Again, the next one is here. Yeah, it might not have enough pressure. Although it's an irrigation pump, the one I got. This one is a bit different. A little bit. Hey, this one actually seems to be spinning and shows signs of it. Or not. This one has some adjustments. I'm not sure how to adjust it. Yeah, I was expecting something else. Anyway, I took them. The cheapest ones. I really don't know what to do with him. This is the one here, an adjustment. Like that, no, like that, like that. This doesn't work. Well, adjustment here. Yeah, well, I need to study them a bit better. This one was supposed to spin. Yeah, well, I'll have to figure them out. For now, we'll leave them like this because there's nothing I can do about them and I'm not in the mood to study right now. There's one over there, one at the other end. And one right there at the end. For now it stays like this and I'll water the garden here by hand. Because now I have the pump set up in the river. That was pretty much today's vlog, which I'll end here. I hope I'll manage with the irrigation as well. I really haven't used sprinklers until now, but that could be a pressure issue. Maybe it needs higher pressure. I'll try to connect them to the water pump, because the water pump definitely provides better pressure. If not, I'll replace the pump. I don't know what's wrong. What should I do? Or maybe I'll get other sprinklers, but that will be in the next few days. Until then, I thank you very much for watching me. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thanks to all the members and to everyone who has donated to support this channel. Until the next vlog from here, from home, from Warsaw, from the pool, I say goodbye. Anyway, it was a matter of adjustments. To make them spin, everything is fine. They're all spinning now, but I realize I still need to get more sprinklers. They don't have a very large range, but they're okay. They're okay. Water the garden, water the lawn, water the trees, water everywhere. And I can leave these on for hours. Everything is fine.